I'm going to tell the story of this Tandem here. It's a Track T900, and the story begins as I was driving home one day, and on my daily commute I always pass a couple of pawn shops, and one day I saw this Tandem sitting out in front of the pawn shop, and it caught my eye. I mean, I do like to pick up old bikes and restore them, and I already had a Tandem, and I'll show you a photo of the my first Tandem right here. It was a Univega Tandem Sport, really nice, excellent condition. It rode wonderfully, and I love the brand. It's, you know, an old favorite of mine. But man, the thing was heavy. It had chrome moly frame, and just you know, it was kind of hard to transport around. So the next day, when I was coming home, I stopped at the pawn shop, and I talked to the people, and they wanted $200 for it, which was, you know, a pretty good deal for a Tandem, but you have to consider the shape the Tandem was in. Okay, so I'll show you a picture of the Tandem as it was when I got it. It had one brake, just the rear brake, kind of a cheap mass market one, and the cable was all just, you know, kind of loose out there. And originally the derailleurs were fixed in position, so somebody had taken the adjustment screws and screwed them down, so it basically could only be in one gear. And the reason for that was that there were no shifters on it, right? So you could still ride it around with, you know, with one gear and one brake, kind of a crappy brake. And as you'll see, the seats were all chewed up, and the handlebars were really basic steel ones, which may not have been original either. I suspect not. But I saw that, you know, the frame was in great condition, and the wheels, man, look at that. These are 40-spoke wheels, and they were in great shape and very robust, and I thought, you know, this thing has potential, you know, it has great bones. So I bought it, and I brought it home that day on my car top carrier, which was interesting. The rear tires basically just sitting on my hatchback, but it worked. And then, you know, then began the revisions, which, you know, I'd never worked on a Tandem much because my first one was, you know, was already in good shape when I bought it, but this one was not. So I had to get all new cables. You know, you need special cables for Tandems because they're extra long, and for some reason I ended up getting these gold cables. I think you can see that there. Gold cables that go all the way to the back, and they're quite lovely. The original derailleurs were fine. They just had to be adjusted. The front derailleur was missing the little nut that holds the set screw for the cable. So I had to find one in my stuff. I got new brakes, front and back. I got all new shifters, which you see here, which I think are Shimano Rapid Fire type. I got new handlebars, aluminum, of course. I got new seat posts. Now, I mean, it came with a seat post that was the wrong size, and for the rear one here, they had shimmed it with athletic tape. And man, it was gross. It was really hard to get out, but I was able to extract it. And then I put on a nice suspension seat post here for my wife. Okay, it does go up and down. And new pedals, new tires and tubes. New grips, of course, what you see here, and set of matching bottle cages that match the frame as well. And so it ended up being in great shape. There are some advantages to this one, like the rear seat can go really low, so you can have a very short person, such as my wife, on this bike, and it's not a problem at all. Also, it is super light. You see, the frame is pretty spare. A lot of other tandems will have another whole bar going the full length of the bike, which this one does not. So I can easily pick it up just by myself. I'm not particularly large or strong, and I can put it on top of my car, and I'll put a picture of that here too. And then you can see that it is nice and light. It's been a great bike, and I loved it in many ways. But we did. I ran across another used tandem, and it was a little better than this one, and it was a good deal too. So I bought that and did some minor renovations to it, and so this one is going to go. So it will be available for sale as of now. But it's been fun. I learned a lot working on this tandem. A couple other things. The big chain ring here up front was damaged, so I bought an aftermarket one. And you'll see in the photo the chain was solid rust. I tried to save the timing chain and the rear chain, but they were so rusty that they literally broke apart when I was trying to put them back together again and get them on the bike. The chains are waxed for lubrication, and as you can see, they look great. So that's it for the little Trek T900, a really nice tandem that I'm probably going to miss in some ways. That's it.